All right, I just made an extensive video for Jamie and it's loading. Apparently it's long. Golly, because it's show is taking a while. Yep. So, but hopefully, it'll make sense of a lot of stuff. So that's the key. Angel White theory. Chad Crawford on a good day. Name of recent video. Wonder what that comes up to in gematria. Stephen L. Anderson is the preacher he uses. I think it's meaningful, their names in gematria or as preacher or something. You know what I mean? The title of the video, everything with Angel White, which is I believe is an AI YouTube site, uh, is relating to the Trump event. Angel White description are clues here. Wait, I already did that. So let's go to this next one. I didn't address these. Angel White's men. Yeah, McMurtry, Jack Parsons, L. Ron Hubbard. I need to load those. That's why I marked it unread. But I've already done it in a prep. Maggie Gyllenhaal does connect to October 2nd, which is very interesting. Per the previous video that's loading, that has Jamie's concerns, I'll put in the title. And Maggie Gyllenhaal goes from 1632 to 1634 on September 3rd through the 5th, which would be him going down on 93 and rising on 95 per that combined number of my second wife and I times the year. That has ends in that, it has 2001 in it and then ends with 95,216. So September 5th, could that be the day that he rises? So the big Trump rally, this could be the big event that we've been waiting for, and Michael's all in on it, and there's tons that I love about it. So what else can I say? That fulfills Trump's 163464 number, which is my second and third wife numbers. 163 for the 64. To really understand that, you're gonna have to watch the Jamie concerns video. That should be about ready to pop. It's at 95% right now. It's getting close. And yeah, it's just so much. So pi 314, March 12th, March 13th, March 14th. Pi is third marriage progression. I showed y'all that in that last video. When you go to what? Who was born on that day? Or what is this day about? The 638. I gave y'all all of this. Yeah, I did. I gave y'all all of this in a previous video. I don't know what going to September 30th is from November 16th, 1977. What is November 16th, 1977? I didn't put that in here. So I don't remember why I put November 16th, 1977. 16389 days. All right, anyway, let's load the video. Well, I can show you the Zoom number. It's 126-077-4628. Well, remember when I met her, we were in the 626 rotation. And then starting next year, it begins the 628, 128 rotation. Well, that video that I did extensively, it spit out the Zoom video number, literally spit out 126. Which is 2006, the year the movie Candy came out. 126. I met her when it was at the 626, but that's when the fornication began, leading into pretty strong summer and then a very an engagement by December. It's got the 126 in the middle. And notice at 2023, it has the 628 in the middle, and the Zoom number that I did extensive research for Jamie on to kind of help answer her questions. The Zoom number literally begins with 126 and ends with 628. Takes you to 2006 to next year. Wow. 77 again is Eve, because 7 is in the number, excuse me, Eve is in the spelling of the number 7 and 11. So you multiply the two, you get 77. I mean, Eve's in 77 also. But fascinating. Absolutely. Yeah. I guess I'll just put see next video for explanation. Fascinating. All right, let me load a title. So Jamie's concerns about my channel explained the best I could. And you have to, there's books on how to interpret dreams. Daniel interpreted dreams because the Lord gave him the power when he was in his sleep to wake up with the answers of Nebuchadnezzar's dream. And there's books, pagan books out today on interpreting dreams, but yet it was a gift of God. So some things that seem evil or pagan to the masses or to the church, then, but the Lord may use that as a tool to, do something for his church. So it's just, and we know, Jamie, we've been doing these numbers for a while, and you've stayed with us. So I hope that's for a good reason. I hope you do continue to stay with us, because we've been doing this for many, many months. And we're just slowly, deeply more explaining stuff about how crazy it all is. And don't forget, my zip code is 33881. There's also 33880, 33884. I live right at 3388 zip code lane. So you want to talk about the troll job from day one, yes. And I think the Lord, if that's randomly set up, then the Lord randomly set all that up nicely. If it's if he allowed it to, the Lord set it up through the fallen angels, and this zone was planned to be that zone, so be it. I just have to trust that the Lord has been in this with me forever and a day. So you see what photos pop up to use as a thumbnail. But anyway, let's get on with my prep. Let's go to the next item. I did say if Trump event is on 9/3, I think 9/30 might be a big personal event for me, based off a lot of what I explained in the Jamie video. All right, next up. So Heath Ledger, who's played the Joker, the Freak, see previous video, or was in the movie Candy, where he was the love interest of Candy. That came out in 2006, which we've just been talking about. He will track to 9/3. He'll be 15858. Well, look at we got married at, I've shown you all that before, that bed and breakfast, that's where weddings take place. The address is 585. It's 585 Highway 559, Auburndale, Florida. 33823. He will be 15858 days old on this September 3rd date. That's big. On the 30th, he will be, it's kind of like saying the address of where we got married, 185, but it's 1885. He's that on the 30th. Heath Ledger. his birth. Fascinating. All right. Next. Heath Ledger, birth and death on September 3rd. The number has a 930 in it. I had the wrong numbers keyed in. That's what that was. His death to September 3rd has the 53 and the 38 in it. Third marriage number, the old love number, 38. Great. That's what 38 was when I was a teenager. Love. How weird is that? 5365. Heath is to the 30th. If you go to the October 7th, which is also a big day in play now, in my opinion, 5372. Don't hate that either. I sure don't. Let's keep going. Heath Ledger's final movie had 4 release dates. And that was his final movie. I cannot pronounce that. It's from the word imagination, and fusing imagination and aquarium together. The Imagine Aquarium of Dr. Parnassus. What in the world? And that was his swan song as he exited. And we do not think he really died. Has 4 release dates. They will track to, I put them to the 30th and the 3rd, or the 3rd and the 30th. 4852, 4879, 4705, 4732, 4679, 4706, 46354, 662. Well, you got a 66 in there. Brokeback Mountain, Joker and Donnie having Essex and Hathaway from Get Smart and The Dark Knight Rises was also in Brokeback Mountain. Let me figure some stuff out here. I didn't do a good job of explaining my emails to myself. These are the 3 I could use for my thumbnail, unless I wanted to upload something. That's been in there a lot of times. Should I just do that one? That one's been in there before. That's funny. You get the, I don't know how old I was then. I've been like a sophomore, a 9th grader, 10th grader. Hilarious. It shows 10101, but when you click it, it'll be 101. Exactly 61 minutes, no seconds. Hilarious. All right. Let me try to make sense of what the heck's going on with my emails here. I don't know. I think it's Brokeback Mountain, 621 days, 6237. I'm not going to worry about it. Patrick Swayze. His birth and his death. He does pro to September 24th. His birthday progresses to September 24th. His death progresses to September 2nd. I'll load that at some point. Whenever. So The Dark Knight, let me make sure I get this right. The Dark Knight Wikipedia. Apparently it had a premiere date. Now we all know about the 715. By the way, one of the days to go that we're looking at comes to, it had a 718 in it and an 86, I think. So in New York City, Pace Picante sauce, New York City. In New York City, The Dark Knight released on July 14th, which is Kenny and I's 1-year anniversary, where we were in Miami. which is now where her daughter lives. That's so weird. And then it released USA wide on July 18th, which is 718 for the Porsche 718. Porsche 911, Porsche 718. But they had to have a premiere 4 days before repping Candy and I. We only had one anniversary. And that's when the Dark Knight's New York City release date was. She and I visited where? New York City, where her brother lived about 7 months. It was right before Christmas, around December 21st, 22nd, 23rd. And Jamie would go, "Of course you did." Hilarious. It's funny. Let's keep going. Fascinating. Yes, trolled. There's no doubt. The Dark Knight, 7/14, New York City premiere does come to, that premiere date does progress to September 19th. We'll load that at some point. In the Heat of the Night progresses to September 10th, full moon. Very interesting. Saturday, September 10th is a full moon, and since The Dark Knight was released on a full moon, it's something to keep our right eye on, right? Aleister Crowley, his birthday progresses to September 1st, his death to September 4th. 3rd, if you include both dates. Friday, September 23rd, is solid also. That movie with Jim Carrey, the number 23, 923, has been coded and was when the Pope visited, I think, back, I don't know what year that was, 2017-ish. 9 times 23 equals 207, which is 119 Donald and 88 Trump. So 923 is big. It's the 266th day of the year. And it is 66 days to go. So 266. No, that's what day it is. I'm sorry. With 99 left. It's 266 days to go with I'm sorry. It's day 266, which is 2, the 66th book of the Bible, Revelation, with 99 days to go. The Dark Knight came out on a full moon, and I saw it on a total solar eclipse on a new moon. That's very weird, very strange, but that's the Lord's synchronicity in my life. There's nothing I can do about it. I love it. It's just how the Lord's worked. September 3rd, Jewish gematria. I have no idea what that's about. Like, I've sent myself so many emails where I knew what I meant when I sent them, but I didn't type enough background to where I'd see them a week later and know what I was talking about. So whatever. That means it just, the Lord makes no mistakes for doing his work. So it just means it doesn't fit. Doesn't matter. Robert F. Kennedy, four ciphers on September 3rd. That's fascinating. That's Robert F. Kennedy, by the way. When you do the gematria on September 3rd, Robert F. Kennedy comes up in 4 ciphers. When you key in September 3, because I really got excited about Michael's date and really wanted to start gematriaing it, John F. Kennedy Jr. comes up. Schwarzenegger comes up. He married a Kennedy. Mary Jo Kopechne comes up. That's a Ted Kennedy connection. So very strange. Could be coinkydinks, but if he goes down to the 3rd, not a coinkydink. If he doesn't, it's coincidence. September did mean the 7th month, so we look at both. 7-3 also. 7-3 in gematria comes to gun down, an eye for an eye, Gotham City, golf course, Pete Maravich, who was Pistol was his nickname. Ohio State Buckeye, the eye of the buck, and ninth gate. Funny, No Time to Die in the 30th, 357 days. Only works if killed with a 357 Magnum. I don't know what that related to. Well, 357 days from the release date of No Time to Die to September 30th is 357. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I love it. Tricky stuff here, man. So No Time to Die is 10 months, 26 days from the 3rd. 1026 was all over that Bond movie with card tag, October 26, 1026 Donnie Darko Festival. We just showed y'all a card tag in a couple of videos ago. I did like 6 in one day videos. So Dick Gregory, so he's in his 887 progression. That's Candy's first and second marriage numbers, 2 digits out, fused together. And he will go 888 progressions. This is his birth at September 26th. So if he were to go down on the 30th or my new heavy date of October 7th, Dick Gregory would be in the 888 progressions. He's the one that says there's 2 Trumps. The one in the red tie is the real one. The one in the blue tie is not. Now, he was reading a script. He was told to say that. He's one of theirs. Doubt it not. But you know I like that 887, of course, because of the candy thing. His death progresses to September 12th. $18 times 37 equals 666. And we know 18 is 6 plus 6 plus 6, and 37 is the 12th prime number. 12 is the number for the church. And you also, the special thing about 3 and 7, it's, never mind. Your video, Angel White, day 246 in URL, 9-3 is day 246. Yeah, and in that clip, they did show the 53 and the 38 fusion of the address. Again, love number, next marriage number. That was in Strange Angel. So there's his number of 9-3 was on that sheet of paper. But that 538 was all throughout that movie. They kept showing that address, gigantic letters. So, yeah. I don't know. Let's keep rolling. So, should we also be looking at items like this? So No Time to Die was like August 31st. It's 831 instead of 138. It's 831 is 138 backwards in their world. It is day 243, the length of No Time to Die, with 121 to go. Mayday, the reversal of Mayday is September 1st. So if he were to go down on this August 31st, which is loaded with grid items, and I guess I should look at comments. Seemed like Joe Kane had one I did not address. Solid Lion had one. That's what it was. And he put up 2 videos. Just check it out. It's at Looking Deeply at Dates, a quick dive grid. That's what that one showed. I really went out of my way to show you the 1026 on the Bond card tag, which is also the beginning of the Halloween Festival of Donnie Darko. So good stuff there. Thank you, Adam of Solid Lion. And I want to check out, I've done comments, the grid. That's it. Z Plane, boss, Z Plane. So tomorrow, Monday the 29th, as I've shown y'all, my two my two friends that were born on 11/17 that both died early, and at one of them's funeral, the other one sat next to me as he was still alive, and my friend born 9/11, who was about to die very young also, he was sitting next to me. They were sitting on each side of me. That all hits on the 29th, which is my son's wife's birthday, and wow, can only imagine how fitting that would be. Mr. Peabody and oh, that's the 30th. We'll get into all that later. It is the first Purge prequel movie release date. It is a penumbral lunar. It is 30 St. Mary Acts. That is nothing but a bullet. The World's End release date, and the Curious Case of Benjamin Button. So I can dig it. We can dig it. No, I'll leave that there. I need to move those over when we're done. I don't know how much of my grid I'm going to do. There's other things I do need to get to. But yeah, I think all that matters as you go through the whole rest of the year. October 15th is 288 with 77 to go. I mean, as we go through these, like this October 7th that I'm super high on, it's 280 with 85 to go. But it seemed like that had a weird, that was it. That was the one. 718 for Porsche 911, Porsche 718, fused with the 187. That's your future tense. It won the 718, 187. Well, I guess so. If it happens on that date, that's pretty fitting. I don't even know what to say. 246 is September 3rd with Donald to go, 119 to go. If we look at that, 119 times run it by Donald's number, 163464, Trump's number, I should say. Okay. If we just run his number times the third. Well, let's just do it one day at a time. Let's run his number each day from here on out. 29 times 8. Well, let's look at the number first. Yeah, 8 times 29 times. That's tomorrow. Now you do have the 910 in there, which is the next full moon. Tomorrow is day 241. Nice. With 124 to go. And we need to look at Trump's, how old he will be tomorrow. We need to look at that for each day. One thing I saw pop up a lot recently was this 835, just as a set of 3 digits, and he will be 27835 tomorrow. It does have the murder code in it. Now, the interesting thing about the number 35 is it's in the wife number New Testament, the husband number New Testament, the bride number New Testament, and the bridegroom's number New Testament. 1135 bride, 435 husband. No, I'm sorry. 1135 wife, 435 husband, 3565 bride, 3566 bridegroom. Definite. That's a strong number there for the whole Marnie situation that we were talking about in Jamie's video. As far as seconds are concerned, you are at 2,404 in the seconds realm. And we'll be on the 30th also. Let's keep going. So when I added the days to it, okay. It's a neat little grid. Dude that played The Strange Angel. He is, The Strange Angel is Trump. From his birthday, the guy that played The Strange Angel in the movie, the guy that played Jack Parsons. There's your 1175 coding. We have that for 5 more days. So up through, obviously, Michael's September 3rd, we've got that. No, we don't. That will end on September 1st. Sorry. Okay. I don't mean sorry that it doesn't land on Michael's day. I mean, sorry that I misspoke. Michael ain't worried. He's got enough connections. So by September 1st, he's at 1117. Now, could be meaningful. 1117 and 1178. I don't know if I want to get into all this with y'all. I don't think so. Going back to the Strange Angel actor who played Jack Parsons, he will be 187, 11187 on Friday, September 9th. Well, that's 11186 on September 8th, which is also a big day. It's day 251 with 214 to go. But on Saturday, if he were to rise on that 10th, he is at the 88. And then there's the 89 on 9/11. I'm not even gonna bother. Gematria for Strange Angel. I spelled angle up there. Lead actor. His name, Jack Renner. 2 8s, Donald Trump Jr., Trump Obama. The other Gematria site, he comes to Sun Corona, July 6th, my birthday, which is also Adam and Strong's Concordance 76. False Christ, October 9, Aeon Twins, which was a Thelema term. So the Trump twins are known as the Aeon Twins. October 9 does pop up, which is a full moon, and the day he would rise if he goes down on October 7th, which I feel very strongly about. That's a strong day based off the movies they released. Babylon working. Kobe Bryant helicopter crash comes up to Babylon working. I did Babylon working in Gematria. You get Kobe Bryant helicopter crash. Pearl Harbor Day. Adam's wife Lilith. Mark of the Beast. Orlando, Florida. Crescent Moon. Multiverse. President Biden. Mitch McConnell. The God of Israel. How about them Cowboys? Divine Twins. Apprentice TV show. Pros 2. August 29th. And then October 5th. Well, tomorrow, August 29th, is a big day to me. All right, that school that Alex Jones just got in trouble over, that event pros to September 5th, Labor Day, Labor Pains Day. Bend the world to our will, Aleister Crowley via the Angel White video. That quote comes to World Health Organization, 666, and September 29th. That actor is that many days old. 207. Oh, there's more. Bend the world to our will also comes to February 21st, 124, 120 4 days left on August 29th. Um, September 27, powerful white unicorn. By the way, that's the date, the 26th and 27th. Michael thinks the flood's coming if the Trump event is before that. 930 Mason Temple also comes to bend the world to our will, along with New York City earthquake, Las Vegas strip shooting, President Donald Trump, and Nicholas Lou Saban Jr., which is Nick Saban's full name. Also comes to William Bruce Jenner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in other words, William Jenner being told to cross-dress, bending the world to their will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pops up. That's funny. The Synagogue of Satan, McGregor versus Nurmagomedov, and Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania comes up and bend the world to our will. That's so big. Hard Candy, I think April 19th, 2008. Yes, it did. Now, Brokeback Mountain in Gematria. Devil's Advocate, which is a movie. Another movie, The Matrix. Another movie, Jupiter Ascending. Another movie, Top Gun Maverick. Brokeback Mountain comes to all those movie titles. Also comes to All the World is Stage, Ronald Wilson Reagan, Norma Jean Mortensen. Vince Lombardi Trophy, OJ Made in America. We Are in This Together. 924, or September 24th. Great Antichrist, Free Energy, A Storm is Coming, Donald John Trump, Los Angeles Lakers. This is all Brokeback Mountain in Gematria. Los Angeles Lakers, 77, 121 for Mayday and Antichrist. September 1st pops up. Total Eclipse of the Moon, Man in the Mirror, and Baphomet Pentagram comes up. All of that comes up in Brokeback Mountain when you run Gematria on that. So I've been doing a little Gematria. I like doing it. It's fun. It's just very time consuming. So I really respect it when Michael throws all that stuff at us that he does. 2 jets that hit the towers were Flight 11 and 175. September 25th, coding, because 11 times 175 comes to 1925. So does Modelo is 1925, and my Mayday friend is 9925. September 25th will be something we'll look at when the time comes. 4 jets that hit. They were 767s, 767s, 757s, 757s. 223s, 222, 223, 222. That's weird because there's a 223 with a 767. There's a 223 with a 757. There's a 222 with a 76.7 and a 222 with a 75.7. And I know somebody where 67 is their next marriage number, and it's fused with Eve, with Adam. Michael knows who that is. It's nothing I share with y'all, but yeah, wow. Ghost in the Machine release date, October 2nd, 1981, and Synchronicity. And I did run those progressive dates. Hard Candy Film progresses to September 7th and September 11th. 2 release dates. Hard Candy Album by Madonna progresses to September 7th. So both Hard Candies hit on September 7th. Well, if he goes down on the 1st, 3rd, or 5th, this world starts to unravel, or 29th, or 30th, or 31st of August. We might be hearing from her. Florida, but that'll progress to the next progression too. Florida beats Georgia 49-10. I took her to that game while we were going through our divorce, along with my son and one of his friends. And if you did the FOR and then the 910, then that could potentially be telling you of the full moon Trump would rise under. Yeah, my son's friend that went was named Heath, like Heath Ledger. Funny. He's a good friend of mine too. Yeah, Modelo's also got 1985. My Mayday friend has 9925. So if you run the complete address times Trump, so the address is 255 and the zip is 18702. If you run that by Trump's number, you do get the 138 for Donald Trump, and then followed by the 910 again that we keep seeing. And so 910 is that full moon. That's big. September 3rd, John Lennon, potential fake death, 412 progressions. His death does hit on the 3rd. 412 for the church. Sharky's Machine. It's all about the shark, the beast out of the sea, and the ghost in the machine. Progresses to September 8th. Flight 93. It's a 93 for September 3rd. Shanksville. Sword, like Michael said. Deadly wound by the sword, even though we know it'll be a weapon, more likely a rifle, a bullet. The Doors, Riders on the Storm, Coming Storm. September 3rd coding, Donnie Darko URL. Now the URL for Donnie Darko has a 246 in it, which is day September 3rd. It's day 246 with 119 to go. That's big. Now, are they giving us Donnie Darko's director's cut IMDb? Alternative versions. They don't give us a link. Look how they break down the whole movie for you. That's wild. IMDb says it's 153 and 1 hour and 53 minutes in length. That's 153 Fish Coating Church. That's fascinating. Yeah, hour 53. Wow. Director's cut, I do believe, is longer. But there's the 246 in the URL. Don't be a hater. Getting a lot for September 10th if your day doesn't come in. And again, you could get hit on the 3rd and not die until the 8th and rise on the 10th on that full moon. As Bond was backed when he lost all of his chips in Casino Royale, I'll be backing you. We'll get you back in the game kind of thing. Frank shot on October 30th, right eye, and Donnie Darko. That Frank character has a September 10th birthday. That's the full moon in September. The actor's birthday progresses to September 26th. Seems our boy Frank is quite busy these days. So he did a movie called Beast Mode. 912 is in the URL. So is 39 for September 3rd. That's his name, James Duval. So the guy who got shot in the right eye is in a movie called Beast Mode. September 7th, 7th month, 12 days. I don't know. I'm running out of gas. I'm getting tired. I need to go eat. This is where I want y'all and, you know, test the spirits to see if they are true with everything that we're doing. That's where you would test it. Am I telling the truth? And that's the channel that would do it. TS Daily Bible Studies. So would love to have y'all there. And yeah. All right. Love y'all. Interesting times ahead. This we know.